I love black women. It is black women who have changed my life the most. Obviously, because I'm a black woman and the majority of people in my life have been other black women. But over the course of my time on this app, and I've actually been on social media way before TikTok, but I have noticed a difference in a lot of the advice that white women give versus how black women give advice. And don't get me wrong, I am mutuals with a lot of white women who talk about similar things that I talk about, and I love them. This is not a hit against them. But it's just another reason why I think we should really start listening to black women as well. Because one thing about us, we're not going to sugarcoat it. And at the end of the day, we really do love you and we really do want what's best for you. I've been told by a lot of white women that I'm just too harsh and that I'm forcing people to change and that I need to understand people's feelings and blah, blah, blah. When in actuality, when I look at my life, the people who were kind and just so sweet and sugar-coated things did absolutely nothing. But the black women who were like, listen, you're fucking up. You're making poor choices. I need you to do better. You're making stupid decisions. As a matter of fact, there was one white woman, like back in 2000, I think it was 2007 or 2008. I was telling her about my then husband at the time, some stuff he was doing to me. And she said, yeah, she's probably going to be stupid and go back to him. Now that shocked me, but it woke me up too. But yeah, people call me angry and aggressive a lot. Not just men who don't want to be told shit, but women too. And, not for nothing, but it was the women who were angry and aggressive who woke me up and gathered me together and forced me to change my life. And I'm not talking about somebody being abusive to you and just flat out rude. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about those friends and family members who love you, who will fight for you, who will bury the body in the backyard for you, who know that you're capable of doing and being better, who will look you in the face and say, bitch, you're making dumb ass decisions. What the fuck is going on? Yes, we should totally understand and give people grace. But at some point, we have to hold a mirror to people's faces and say, hey, it's up to you if you want this situation to get better, or we could just keep going on this path. It's up to you. It was the black women who would not let me vent 365 days a year and have them on the phone for hours talking about the same shit. It was the black women who were like, you know what? We've been talking about the same stuff for the last several months. Like, okay, what's our plan? And sure enough, those were the ones who were there for me when I finally ended those certain toxic situations that I was in. Those were the ones who spent time and money to be there for me. And a lot of this, I think it boils down to the fact that black women go through so much shit, and it's even worse as you reach the different intersections of disabled black person, plus size black person, LGBTQ black person, and God forbid you be any combination of the three, and then this darker skin tone. The world is not fucking kind to us. We do not have time to sit around and be patient and sugarcoat because our lives depend on this shit. Our domestic violence rates are higher than any other races. When we go to the hospital to give birth, our death rates are higher than anybody else's. People come on this fucking app every day and tell us we ain't shit and everybody else is better. We don't have the same time to be patient and graceful as everybody. Our timeline is totally different from everybody else's. We have to wise up faster, unfortunately, than other races because our lives, not that anybody else's lives don't depend, but even more so, our lives depend on us making wise decisions going forward when it comes to dating and relationships. In 2008, my ex-husband admitted that he was trying to kill me when he choked me in front of our kids. And if it wasn't for black women, one black woman specifically saying, I don't think this is a good decision. I think this just needs, I don't want to hear no more about this. If it wasn't for those black women just being blunt and to the point with me, I would not be here. I wouldn't be here. I would be dead. I would not be here. And it almost makes me want to cry. So when people tell me that I'm angry and aggressive and I'm forcing people, It's because I almost died. And I want us to live. Black, white, whoever. It's because I almost died that I am so passionate about the things that I talk about. So if you think that I am mean, angry, aggressive, call it whatever the fuck you want, I own it, fine. But I want you to live. And I don't want you to live the sheer hell that I lived for 5 years.